Thank you for volunteering your time.
Thank you. And apologies that I can stay longer. I have quite a bit, but yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Voky. I just wrote down some bullet points so I don't, because I can talk. I can talk for England. I can talk for Kent. So I make sure that I pass across everything I needed to. But yeah, thank you, Heather. So let me just start from the beginning, give you a bit of a background about me. And so Voky Maugui, mother of three well, I still call them teenagers, but I have a 21-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 15-year-old, all still acting like teenagers. So yes, I do have three teenagers. My background is in business admin, but over the last 20 years, I've done a bit of event planning, financial advisor, benefit advisor, and settled to become a youth advisor. And I was there with the Department of Work and Pension for 18 years. I was one of those that kept moaning about my job as in, oh gosh, I need to move on. I knew I wasn't growing, but the fact that it was a secure job, it's government job, very flexible, helped me to raise my kids, even had a side hustle then. I was tutoring 11 plus. But something was missing. I just felt I wasn't really growing, and I just wanted something different. But I didn't do anything about it until 2018 when my younger brother now told me, hey, have you heard of Salesforce? I was like, no, I don't know anything about Salesforce. And my brother is techie, as in everything. He controls his whole life from his smartwatch. That's techie. And I am not techie at all. Have no IT background and run far away. I can't even do an Excel sheet without Googling how to, do the boxes. But anyway, so he told me about Salesforce and I told him, nope, this is not for me. I'm not techie. But because he knows me, he said I had other skills that he believes would work in Salesforce. But I just kept telling him, you know what, I'm not ready later on. So in 2019, he then invited me that I should come for Dreamforce. I think I made excuses then, but he sent me to Trailblazer and I looked at some of the modules and I really enjoyed doing Trailhead, really enjoyed doing it. But then he invited me to Dreamforce. I think that was 2020, Heather, when you got your golden hoodie. Was it 2019 or 2020?
2019, yeah.
2019, yeah. So I attended in 2019, and that was where I met Heather and saw her receiving her golden hoodie. And it was just also surreal to me, a different world, never been to Excel, never been to something that big. But listening to Heather and the rest of the Supermom team there, and the only thing I took away from there was work hours that suits me, make a lot of money. That clicked it for me, just those two. Nothing else mattered to me because at the time my kids were younger and I really wanted to be there to see them grow up. But because of commuting, I was in Kent, they were schooling in London, and I just got so tired of all that journey. So after that, went back to Trailhead again, just to, I'm one of those people that I need to understand what I'm doing before I even put my foot in it. So I was just there meandering until 2020, March 2020. Yeah, so I was the March cohort and I signed up for Supermom. And I really enjoyed the course and the people that I met in my cohort, I'm still friends with some of them. One of them I actually work with in the same organization. And yeah, it began that journey. And it was a challenging journey for me because, like I said, I'm not tech savvy and trying to wrap my head around, the whole admin, the objects and fields, and it just didn't make sense to me. But I'm so thankful for the mentoring program that Supermom had. So, and I had a fantastic, I would say because she's still my mentor. I'm still in touch with her and we, meet up every now and again. And she is really good because she just calmed me right down. And the only thing she kept telling me was muscle memory, muscle memory. You would learn to do it better. And I just talk it out. And I found out that I had other best friends and they were called Google. Another one was YouTube. And yeah, anytime I ran into difficulties, that was my go-to place to just get myself out of it. And then my cohort mates and of course, Supermom, the managers there were really helpful. So did the course and the work experience for me was the big part again, because having not done anything in the tech space and having no background there, though I know I had a lot of transferable skills, the work experience was key for me because I put that on my CV, and within 2 months of finishing the course, I got a job with a nonprofit organization. And of course, the whole what's it called? Imposter syndrome setting, and I had it big. Oh my God. So big that after the first meeting on the first day, I called my brother and said, you know what? I don't think this is for me. I've been given A, B, C, D, and I don't even know where to start. And so again, calmed me right down and spoke to someone in Supermom and told me that, look, I should do the consultancy course, that it would help. And so I re-enrolled for the consultancy course, and it did help. And with time, my confidence built, did the admin. Within 6 months of working in the nonprofit, I was promoted to Salesforce Customer Success Manager because they saw my other skill sets. Great talking with people, training and all that. So that was my space for a while. And then I just felt, there must be more to Salesforce than this. So applied again, and I got a job with a Salesforce consultancy. If any of you have worked in a consultancy, you know it's really full on, and it's almost a bumpy ride. But I loved it because all the clients that I had different clouds in their Salesforce. So that was where I learned Service Cloud, so many of the other clouds, I learned them. And along the way, as I was learning, did the search to, just cement that knowledge. So that was how I got all the other certs. But while I was there, listening to, I think there was one of the podcasts that Heather did. I didn't tell her this, but about how she became self-employed and all that. And I thought, I think I'm going to try being self-employed as well. So I registered my company, became self-employed, got a client, and yeah, I've not looked back since then. And I'm someone who just love learning. I love learning new things, new fields. So in addition to being a Salesforce consultant right now, I found out that I had a knack for business analysis. I just love asking questions and, just drilling down and finding out about processes. And so did the Salesforce BA cert. And then a client of mine, I walked through an entire project doing BA work, which I found really helpful. And then decided, you know what, let me go for the professional qualification, the CBAP. Didn't even bother to start with the CCBA or when it was a grueling exam, but thank God I passed. And so today I'm a mixture of a consultant, a BA, but I'm loving everything that I'm doing. Now, for you guys, welcome on board. For those that have not yet joined, that are here curious, I just want to tell you what I've learned on my journey, and I hope that would also help you on your journey. The first thing I learned is that no man is an island. You can't do it by yourself. If you're Supergirl or Superman, you find out that even Supergirl, Superman, they needed someone, they needed sidekicks. So I've learned that to always call on people. So whether it's Trailblazer community, the Supermom, whoever, I was always putting myself out there. I don't know this. Please, can you help me? And the amazing thing is that people are always there to help, always eager to help. And it's amazing. The next thing is it's never too late to make a career change. Having stayed in government for 18 years, my fear was moving from the known to the unknown. And for me, it's like, okay, I have a mortgage, I have kids. What would happen? I hear all the stories of people becoming redundant. What will happen to me? I've never experienced. And all those kind of held me there for 18 years. But the minute I stepped out, all that was gone. I never thought, that thought never came back again, because as long as you're working yourself and you prove yourself to your employers and you're doing the job and you're improving yourself, there's always the opportunities out there. And Salesforce is huge. There's so many facets of it that you can go into. And so please do not be afraid of the unknown. And then another thing I learned was that challenges will definitely come. But always, always remember there is a way, and there are always people to help. Reach out and always find a plan B. And then finally, job opportunities arise through networking. I got a second job through networking. And when there's opportunity in my place of work, I can just pick up the phone and find out from any of the alumni, hey, there's a job coming, are you interested? Or I'm looking for someone who I know. So please put yourself out there. And yeah, I wish you all the best. And that's it from me, Heather.
Thank you so much, Voky. You've been on